Hello everyone, it's November. Not only does that mean No Shave November, but it also means Thanksgiving. A time for us to thank the Lord for all that He's blessed us with, and a great opportunity to say thanks by giving back. And that's exactly what this Pilgrim Connection is all about. We meet a 92-year-old who braves the cold week after week to give his time at Pilgrim Lutheran School. But first, let's talk about food and love. Ever since I was little, my grandma's had this sign hanging up in her kitchen. It says, "A meal to please is made with love and lots of cheese." Now, us Wisconsinites know the importance of cheese, and when it comes to making a meal with love, well, Nancy Abel knows all about that.
It's more than just a meal. It's just showing a gesture of, you're thinking of them.
Nancy and others at Pilgrim are graciously volunteering their time to make and deliver meals for Julie Carmichael and her family.
Find some more ladybugs in there?
She may look like your average preschool teacher, but
I have days where I break down crying, usually by myself, for maybe 5-10 minutes, and then it's like, okay, Julie, pick yourself up and you need to move on. 24
years ago, Julie was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and it's been an uphill battle ever since.
I actually have had several types of cancer. I had thyroid cancer, breast cancer, and colon cancer, and a little over a year ago, the colon cancer came back.
At the end of August, Julie stopped her colon cancer treatments to have breast cancer surgery. The surgery was a success, and now continues chemotherapy every other week at Frater. She says this struggle can be emotionally draining.
It can be overwhelming at times because, you worry about your family, you worry about the financial aspect of things, you worry about if you're going to be here to finish raising your family, but I'm also doing a lot of praying. I'm constantly praying.
And of course, the chemotherapy takes a toll on her physically as well, causing great fatigue. She says the mornings are the best time of the day for her, and is thankful to be able to continue working in the preschool.
The kids are wonderful.
Ooh, look at Jenna's sandcastle.
Working in a Christian environment, that helps me tremendously also, because God is all around me. I can't imagine people who don't have faith in their God going through cancer treatments. People that don't believe in God, what do they have to look forward to? They don't have anything to look forward to. I know I have heaven to look forward to.
And although she seems to be in high spirits about the situation, she says there are still those days that she's just exhausted come dinner time. And that's when Nancy comes in.
I've made many different things. Today they're getting a hot dish. I've taken lasagna, something they can put in the oven, heat up quickly.
Nancy is one of many at Pilgrim and Wisco, where Julie's boys go to school, who is using what God has given her to help others. She wanted to make it clear that she doesn't do it for any sort of recognition. Rather, the reason she does it is simple.
Something I can do. I can give back to somebody else that needs it. That's what we've been taught to do, to help others in need. And I feel that I'm helping somebody.
About 2 or 3 times a week, people of Pilgrim make meals for Julie, her husband Scott, and their 2 boys to enjoy.
It's been overwhelming. It's been just a nice Christian gesture on their part to take the time to make the meal. Just greatly appreciated.
These meals certainly won't cure her cancer, but Julie says it's that support and faith in the Lord that is helping her and her family get through this difficult time.
I know that if it's God's will, He'll heal me. If it's not God's will, then He won't heal me. I'm just always thankful that He allows me to stay here to take care of my family. Every morning I wake up and I say, thank you for another day, Lord. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, thank you for this day. Thank you for helping me get through this day.
The website where you can go and sign up to make a meal, it's takethemameal.com, all one word. Use the password Carmichael to see which dates are available to make meals. And now we meet author, former teacher, and longtime Pilgrim member, Roger Hyn. The 92-year-old says he's been volunteering his time at Pilgrim for about 10 years, helping students become better writers. I asked him what the biggest thing he's learned in life is. And well, have a listen.
I have a lot of fun with life. I like living. Take out to catch our bass. These kids are marvelous. They're bright. Yeah, you got it. Nicely done. Communication is a very important part of life because they take out that one right here. I don't care how much you know. If you can't communicate it effectively to others, it's useless. I like kids. You know, when they turn on, it turns me on. Just take the cap out. Okay, good. There's a real trick between mentoring them and not overwhelming them. You want to preserve the genuine color of what they say as a child. A child just came from God, and an old man's going back. So we got something in common.
He helps me out with my English paragraphs, so they're better.
It's simpler, it's more direct. You've used the words more effectively. We talk too much. We don't listen well enough. Listening is how you learn. You don't learn anything when you're talking. You're probably boring somebody. The biggest thing I've learned in life, listen.
Roger says mentoring is what keeps him going and makes him feel young. As long as he's able to get here, he says he'll be giving his time. As we thank God for all of our blessings this Thanksgiving and move into Advent and Christmas, I encourage you to think about what you might be able to do to help others, no matter how big or small it may seem. Before we go, I want to say congratulations to the Pilgrim volleyball team. They took second place at the Wisconsin Lutheran Volleyball Tournament last month. Nice job, ladies. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and visit pilgrimcares.org for more information on our church and school. I hope you have a blessed Advent and Christmas, and we'll see you in December.